So hey guys, it's Brianna, and today I'm just going to be talking about primers. I'm going to be talking about eye primers, face primers, bases, I'm talking all primers today, just primers in general. So I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm just going to jump right into it. So when I first started doing like makeup, like my own makeup, I was around 16. I know I was like a little late on makeup because usually people start like around 12, 13. But yeah, I started at 16, and I was like searching everywhere, like Cha-Cha Answers, Ask.com, Yahoo Answers, and even on YouTube, like what the best products were for beginners in makeup. And so the best primer most people suggested, or like on most of those websites suggested, were the L'Oreal Decrease primer. So I picked one up, but I ended up not picking one up. I never tried these before. I ended up picking up 6. I don't know what was wrong with me, and these were $8.99. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I ended up picking up 6 of these, and I hate them. I hate them so much. I'm not bashing L'Oreal, but I love L'Oreal, like I love the True Match and like all that, but these are horrible. Like they still crease, and I already have like wrinkles in my eyes, so it makes it even easier for it to crease. They were horrible, and like for the first month, I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And I was just trying a whole bunch of new stuff, like putting on less eyeshadow, putting on more eyeshadow, just to see what would happen. And it was just crazy, and I just was so like angry that I spent like $60 basically on those primers, and they didn't work. So yeah, the next thing I tried was this homemade primer, and it's the it has, because I had a whole row of them, like it was like one of those rows. I had a whole row of them with like different stuff, like some had foundation and concealer, or like foundation and Vaseline, concealer and Vaseline, like just trying out different mixtures. And this one is the foundation and body butter, and I love this. I went through this so much. So after that L'Oreal Decrease didn't work, I just gave up on it. I tried to use it as much as I can, but I ended up just giving up on it, and I started to use this homemade one, and this worked. I used this for at least 6 months. I used this for so long because it is awesome. But then I started, and I wanted to like expand into new things and just try new things. So I ended up like coming, like, I don't know what made me go look on e.l.f. Oh, I was like searching cheap makeup on like YouTube, and e.l.f. website came up or whatever. And so the first one I got was this e.l.f. primer, and this is the one in sheer. The one thing I don't like about the e.l.f. primers, it's a great product. It like literally stays on like I'll say 8 hours, at least through the whole school day. It's a really great primer, and I would suggest this to beginners or just anyone in general. But like when you open it and you close it, it's like makeup gets on you. I mean, like the primer, like you see that? It's like really messy, and it just like flops out. And so a couple months later, I actually moved on. I expanded even more, and I got the one in golden and the one in pearl, and these are pretty awesome as well. I just don't like it that it's messy, but they're awesome, like primers. They're really good. And I also got this primer, and this from the Studio line. It's also by e.l.f., and it comes with 2 sides. On one side is a primer, and it's like in stick form. It's really great. I find that primers work more when they're a little bit more chunky. So yeah, but yeah, this is really nice, and then it comes with like a liner side, like a liner sealer or something like that. I don't know, I've had this for so long, and I use this a lot. Not really the liner side, but I use the primer side a lot. It's pretty dang good. Then I want to like move up to more higher end things, because everyone was like ranting about the Urban Decay Urban Decay Primer Potion, and also the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. So I got these both in the same day. I got the Shadow Insurance one. This is the one I use every day, but the only thing I'm gonna say about this that I don't like is that when you don't shake it, it comes out like all this oil, and that's disgusting. It's like, because it's early in the morning when I wake up in the morning to put on to put on like makeup. I don't think, oh, shake this up. I do, like, I need to get in the habit of shaking it, because I do like remember to shake up my like my foundation, so I need to get in the habit of shaking this up. But it's disgusting, like, when all this oil just comes out. So, like, I don't know why, like, I don't know, it just creeps me out. So, but I do like this. This is my favorite primer at the moment, or it's my favorite primer since June. But I got it last October. This is my favorite primer since about June. Okay, I'm like, I need to calm down. And then the primer potion is okay. It's kind of messy too. It's like the e.l.f. It's kind of messy too. But everyone's starting to get the squeeze tube. I need to get the squeeze tube one. But look how messy that is. I don't really like that. I don't know. I don't like my things to look messy like that. You know, like it's leaking out. Yeah, I'm not too much of a big fan. I meant to get like the original one, like the regular one, but I don't know why I grabbed this one. I was like, I'm not going to take it back because I might need this thing. I already have like the normal regular primers. So yeah, and then this last thing is just the eyeshadow base, and it's the NYX eyeshadow base. It's not the high definition eyeshadow base, it's just a regular eyeshadow base, and I love it. I absolutely love this. It's just like a white cream, but it's so creamy, easy blendable. Sometimes I might skip primer just to put the base on, and my foundation will be great. This is not for like long lasting. But if you want to long last, put primer under it. It's more of so your eyeshadow shows up better. So if I'm going for a more dramatic look, I'll put like this under it so my eyeshadow will pop more. And that is all for my my eye primer. So I'll tell you my favorite eye primer, my worst favorite primer. So my favorite one of all, not current, not just my favorite one of all time, the one that worked the best for me, like through everything, was the one I actually made myself. So I would definitely suggest this one as number one. But if you don't want to go through the hassle, it's not even really a hassle. If you don't want to go through making your own, then I would definitely suggest the e.l.f. ones, and they're only $1. But if you do want to make your own, if you're like a little thrifty, or you know, make your own. And this is body butter and foundation. So if you want me to do a tutorial on this, I definitely will. I love DIY projects, so yeah. And then the worst one is the L'Oreal Decrease. Obviously, I hate this. So yeah. Okay, and then now I'm going to move on into face primers, or just primers in general, because sometimes for my face primers I use sometimes for my eyes I use my face primers as well. So the first one is this Sally Hansen Natural Beauty Luminizing Face Primer. This is pretty darn awesome. This is pretty awesome. And I was using this only for, I use too much. Oh crap. And it makes your like skin really like bronzy, so I really use this in the summertime. I don't know if you can see like a glow. And it has like little shimmers in it, but that's one thing that I actually don't like about it. It's like shimmery, but it's nice primers. I would definitely say all my primers I actually like. All my face primers I actually like. There's nothing like really bad I had to say about these primers. This Instant Age Rewind is okay. It's nothing bad I have to say about it, but I just haven't used it too much. It's really thick, and I would say this would be, and it's mattifying. So I would say this would be for more of people with oily skin, and my skin is normal to dry skin. So yeah, I would definitely say this is for more people with oily skin, because my skin is already kind of matte, and so I don't really want to use matte primer as well. I want my skin to have like a more of a dewy look. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with this, and I do use this from time to time. I'm not just going to waste it. It's a great primer, but I would say it's more for people with oily skin. And it's the Instant Age Rewind Primer by Maybelline. Then next I have this CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless Primer. This is I don't know, this is probably my least favorite primer. There's nothing wrong with it, but it comes off like a lotion, and I feel like it sucks into my skin. Like, I don't know, I feel like it just takes so much for it to like actually do something. It takes a lot for it to do something, like a pearl size. Like for this Revlon, for this Revlon Beyond Natural primer, which is my favorite, absolutely favorite primer of all time. Is when I first got this. I haven't stopped using it since then. This is it takes like a pea size of it to cover my whole face, but with this, I feel like, I don't know, it just takes so much for it to like spread throughout my face. It just steps on top of my face. So yeah, it just like clumps on top of my face, if that makes sense. So I don't know, it's okay, but I wouldn't suggest it to like my friends. But it is okay. I wouldn't tell you not to go buy it, but I don't know, it's okay. These two, L'Oreal Secret number 2 Studio Secret. This is the anti-dull skin. This is the anti-redness. I will say I use the anti-redness more than I use this. I've only used this maybe once or twice, and it's okay. But I mean, I don't know what it's really supposed to do. It's supposed to make your I guess it's supposed to make your skin shiny. I mean, not shiny, but dewy, and it's okay. It doesn't really make my skin that much shiny. I just used that yesterday. But anyway, this anti-redness one. This, I love this primer. I only use this like for my cheeks and sometimes my chin, but that's it. And I love this. I love this so much. And now that I brought this out, it just makes me want to like keep on using it. I don't know why I stopped using it. Okay, but last but not least is this L'Oreal Studio Secrets. And this is the Magic Perfecting Base. So this is a primer, it's a base. And I would say this makes my like my foundation or concealer more blendable. I really like this. I haven't dug into it a lot, but I have dug into it a little bit. It's really awesome. I would suggest this, but my number one primer for face, like all over face, that I would suggest is my Beyond Natural. Like sometimes I might skip like priming my eyes and use this, because it has that silicone feeling. I love that. It just feels like, I love when a product feels like it's doing something, and it is doing something. Some products may feel like it's doing something, but it really isn't. This one feels like it, and it does do something, and it just takes a little piece, like a little pea size, for it to cover my whole entire face. And look how much I still have left. Look how much I still have left, and I've been using this since January. I bought this in October around my birthday last year, and I started using it in January, and this is absolutely amazing. So that is all, and I'm gonna tell you the worst one. That's all for face. I'm gonna tell you the worst face primer, not worst, but like my least favorite, my favorite. So I've already expressed enough that my favorite is the Revlon Beyond Natural, and this, I don't know how much it runs for, but it's not expensive, I know that. And my least favorite would be the CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ages primer. I don't know, but I do, one thing I want to try is the e.l.f. primer, and I want to try the is it makeup Stila? Oh, I can't remember who. Smashbox primer. Everyone talks about that. I really want to try that. But yeah, that's all for primers. I hope you guys learned a lot from this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That is all. Subscribe and comment and rate us down below. I mean, not down below, but comment on YouTube. So comment, rate, and subscribe to us on YouTube. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. If you have any questions or any business, ideas for business, you can email us, and all those links will be down below. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Me and Ash will be back for more videos. So stay tuned. Bye.